I think design is always a moat. Good design requires good taste, requires a good eye. AI can generate anything you want, but that means the world is going to be full of average. And then eventually people will get tired of average, so they'll say, I want extreme. So then AI will fill the world full of extreme, right? There's going to be every possible permutation of everything imaginable will be out there. Think of it like, I don't know if you've read Borges's The Library of Babel. Great story, by the way. But, it's like every permutation of every book is in this library, including the refutation of every book, the translation of every book, the opposite meaning of the book, etc. So at some point, you realize that the core task becomes editing, it becomes selection, it becomes curation. So developing your judgment, your taste is really important. And so that means having a good eye for products, not getting caught up emotionally, disliking something just because somebody else did it, and just trying to always learn, always having that intellectual curiosity to figure out what makes something great. And then if you're hardworking, you can take that taste and you can literally translate it into creating something great. Like I never thought of myself as a builder or creator, or even as a writer. Like on Twitter, I got good writing these short, pithy things, but I never started out as a writer. I actually remember when I was young, I tried to write a book. Like we were forced to write a book for some English class, and I might have been like the only person in the class who didn't finish the assignment. I couldn't write the book. So I wasn't a particularly good writer. And then I liked reading. I liked to read a lot. So I read a lot, and I like poetry. I read a lot of poetry, but I couldn't write poetry. But then when Twitter came along, I was like, okay, well, we're limited. It was 140 characters. So you have to pick every word carefully like it's poetry. And so that turned out to be useful. I developed taste without realizing it just by having had a passion when I was young for reading that stuff. It was something you could never predict. You could never connect those dots looking forward.
Yeah.
But I think developing your genuine taste is actually a useful thing.